Welcome back to Movies TV Mad. I'm Mick, your host with the most. Just ask your girlfriends and your wives. Welcome to the latest edition of the Movies TV Mad Daily. You can subscribe to my YouTube, three separate words, Movies TV Mad, Twitter at Movies TV Mad, and Instagram and Threads at Movies TV Mad X. So breaking news, huge rumour. Apparently James Gunn has offered the role of Hal Jordan, the most famous Green Lantern in DC Comics, to Josh Brolin from Thanos fame from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Interestingly enough, a couple of years ago, I did tag James Gunn on Twitter and suggested Robert Downey Jr. for the same role. He liked the post. So it looks like James was always looking for an older Hal Jordan partnering up with a younger John Stewart. There's nothing really wrong with this. But what about Josh Brolin for Hal Jordan? Well, the fans I've spoken to thus far, some of them think it's a terrible idea, some of them think it's great. Look, Josh Brolin has a great screen presence. I think if we look at a similar role he played Tommy Lee Jones's role in Men in Black 3, if you remember rightly, and he had a great on-screen chemistry with Will Smith. And I suppose in a way, it's going to be a similar dynamic. As I say, I like Josh Brolin. Look, if you're going to pick an older Hal Jordan, Josh is as good as anybody else. Josh Brolin is got, as I say, a good screen presence. So when I think about it, I don't think this is a bad move. As I say, it's as good an option as anybody else. So yeah, I'm not against this because whether it's him or somebody else, if it's an older Hal Jordan, it's an older Hal Jordan. I do feel, though, that an older Hal Jordan is a missed opportunity. And as you already know, you know how I feel about taking the Green Lantern core and, trapping it on streaming. I believe a Green Lantern movie could make $2 billion. I think if you do it properly, it's awesome. I don't want to go over that again and repeat myself. So I'm not happy with the direction of what they're doing. But Lanterns will be a streaming show, and Hal Jordan and John Stewart will be investigating something. This will be the first introduction to James Gunn's arc of Gods and Monsters, Act 1, Phase 1, or whatever you want to call it. But that's the question I want to ask today. What are they investigating? Now, my reviews, which is a YouTuber, he's a very big Snyder fan. You may know him. Some people love him. Some people hate him. I'm indifferent to him. I have argued with him before. But he said something that I've been saying for a very long time. David Corenswet only seems to have a one-movie contract. He doesn't seem to have much of a future as Superman at this time. And that got me thinking, why did they call Superman Legacy, then cut the legacy out of the title? We know what legacy means. It's something we talk about after someone's passed. So that's interesting as well. So and I was having a cigarette. Disgusting habit, I know. But I was having a cigarette and it came to me. What if John Stewart and Hal Jordan are investigating the disappearance of Superman? What if they're investigating the disappearance of Superman and other heroes that have vanished? What if Superman is abducted at the end of the Superman movie, and this is in fact the mysterious crime that John Stewart and Hal Jordan are investigating? I'd love you to let me know what you think of this theory, because I believe that James Gunn wants to take Superman out of the picture for a while, because I think he's already said he wants to introduce Superman and Batman, but he wants to also give a stage for the smaller unknown heroes, which isn't a problem to me. But again, I've been suspicious of this for a long time, that this was James Gunn's plan to take Superman out of the mix after the Superman movie. I suspected he might kill Superman off, but maybe he won't be doing that. Maybe at the end of Superman, he vanishes and John Stewart and Hal Jordan are investigating the disappearance of Superman in Lanterns. So yeah, something's going on there for sure.